Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are chatting all about Vyana Vayu today. Again, it is the fifth Vayu, the fifth wind that we talk about in Ayurveda, of the kind of like the Vata element, the Vata dosha, that each one again has a little bit of a aspect to it. We were chatting about right at the beginning that we have got, let me just go through this, Prana Vayu, which is kind of like that in and down movement. We also have Udana Vayu, which is that upward movement. We have Samana, which is kind of like more of a linear, kind of like that digestive space. Yesterday, we were chatting about Apana Vayu, which is the downward and the releasing. And today, we are going to be chatting about Vyana Vayu, which is this kind of like circular movement all around. It's got a lot to do with circulation. So welcome. My name is Nina. I am one of the directors here at the Academy of Yoga and Ayurveda, where we have a 200 and a 300-hour yoga teacher training. Plus, we have a 40-hour training in Ayurveda. And these little snippets are all here to help you gain a little bit more of perspective on what Ayurveda is and how you can use it in your personal life and how you can use it in your yoga teaching. And if you'd like to find out a little bit more, head down into our descriptions and you'll get all the information there. But let's get straight to it. We are back with my friend, Dr. Vasant Lad. Let's see what he has to say about Vyana Vayu and what it affects and what you can do. And I have a little laugh because this is all about circulation. And I was like, clearly the universe has a lesson for you, Nina, because every morning before I come in here, I do like a 10-minute yoga class for my Yoga Awakening Africa account. And for the last week or two, it's been going smoothly. No problems. And this morning I was like, okay, we're going to do the modified salute to the sun, a little bit more cardio than I normally do. And I thought that I had pushed like start recording. And so I start teaching this whole class. It's only 10 minutes, granted, 8 to 10 minutes, because it's not long in the mornings that I teach. And then I realized, like at the end, that I hadn't pushed record. And I was like, okay, well, people are waiting for me. They want to do yoga with me. Here we go. Okay, do it again. So here again, I'm teaching. And for those of you who teach, you'll know that like teaching and doing something and demonstrating can get quite tiring. So I have a good laugh because today it's all about circulation, and your Surya Namaskar or a modified Surya Namaskar, any dynamic movement really does work with circulation. So if I'm sounding a little out of breath, you know exactly why. And this happens to all of us. But let's get to it. The main functions of Vyana Vayu is to maintain cardiac activity, circulation, nutrition, and oxygenation of cell tissue and organ systems. Vyana Vayu is present in the heart and maintains a circulation of arterial blood, venous blood, and lymphatic circulation. Vyana moves throughout the body. So this is key when it comes to Vyana Vayu. It moves throughout the body. And this is why this Vayu is so important, because if there's stagnation or if there's too much movement in a specific area, it often has to do with Vyana Vayu. It is a strong Vayu, and all reflex actions, including the corneal reflex, are governed by its energy. It is responsible for the movement of the joints and skeletal muscles through the reflex arc. And that reflex arc goes to the spinal cord, but not to the brain. So just keep that in mind. And the spinal cord answers those reflexes. So that's exactly like what Vyana Vayu does. Kind of like if you touch something hot and you move your hand away, that is Vyana Vayu. That means that again, your reflexes are intact and they're working well. So if Vyana Vayu is affected, the person may have poor circulation and sudden lack of oxygenation. All right. And so this, again, anything to do with the heart, so kind of like heart attack or stroke, where the what is it? When the person suffers a heart attack, blood supply to the heart is blocked and the heart muscles die, causing the heart to stop beating. In the same way, a heart attack to the brain is called a stroke. All right. So edema or stagnation of blood in the lower extremities is another condition caused by poor circulation. All these conditions are Vyana Vayu disorder. When Vyana is affected, prana is also affected because these two Vayus have functional integrity. And we go a lot more into this, Jennifer goes a lot more into this in our 40-hour training in Ayurveda, and how we get to balance and what we get to do with regards to this Vyana Vayu. But my example of Surya Namaskar is again one of those practices that you can do if you know your Vyana Vayu is affected and you need to kind of like bring circulation to you. You need to start doing it regularly. So you're welcome to head to Yoga Awakening Africa and literally join in my morning classes if you know that you need more movement and that you're not actually taking action. Otherwise, make sure that you hang out here a little bit more. If you need any information on the past values, just again, check out this playlist. They're all there. All the information is there. You can go and binge watch a little. If this was helpful, please consider giving it a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, you're always welcome to leave them in the comments. And if you want to hang out with me every morning at 7:30ish, you're welcome to subscribe, come on live, and we will have a little conversation as well. Have a beautiful day. And make sure that you get your Vyana Vayu nice and strong and healthy so that there is good circulation and heart health for you, your family, and your yoga students. Have a beautiful day. Bye. All right, Instagram is